So here we are down here on the Mon. That's south. That's north. Snow keeps on coming down fairly nice. And this is Ada over here on the other side of the river. You can see the houses. And if you follow this road, it will take you down into Isabella. And Ronco, where we were just last Sunday, is further on down around the bend. And Nemacolin is right down the river. I'd say about a half a mile. At the water company, my neighbor Kim works there. She's there today. The water tower, keeping the water safe for everybody. And it's just really, really nice down here. Very quiet, very wet and soupy today. Okay, right to the north of the water plant are the railroad bridges. There used to be the rail line that ran through here, and it ran from the Buckeye mine or Nemacolin mine, and it ran along here, and it ran, oh geez, through Crucible into Rice's Landing, and it hooked up to Fredericktown eventually. And it took the coal before the barge traffic in Nemacolin mine. It would take the coal up to Youngstown Sheet and Tube, because Nemacolin mine was a captive mine of Youngstown Sheet and Tube. My grandfather worked there in Youngstown a long time ago. So that's a fairly interesting tie-in to my past. And the railroad was defunct for very, very many years, and you can see right there, if I can zoom in, there's another bridge right behind the railroad trestle, and probably for cars, people to walk on. It's overgrown. We'll get a shot of that in a minute. And this hooks up to the rails to trails at Crucible. And they say they're going to develop this into the rails to trails eventually too and tie it in, but I hope not, because it's just nice to have it down here to ourselves. So, probably going to cross here and get some more shots. Okay, this is the second of the two bridges. The trestle, the railroad trestle is right above this bridge, and you can see the old walls right over there of the bridge. I'm not quite sure what this was back here at one time. As stated before, there was ferries up and down these rivers all over the place, and this could have been an access road for vehicles to go to the ferry, because Brown's Ferry is right down this road past the water plant to the south, and the road is named Brown's Ferry Road, and it will take you over to Ada. Over there is a boat club called Chuck's Boat Club. It's an A-frame on the other side of the river, and that's where the landing was on the Fayette County side. So let's take a walk through here. Transformers. These are active, of course. You can hear them humming. And right back in here, in this fenced-in area, is a concrete slab. Probably at one time it was maybe an air shaft for the Nemacolin mine. It's been fenced in for as long as I can remember. Massive power lines that you often find around the old mines. And let's take a walk over here. And this is the bridge, possibly the vehicle bridge to the ferry. And the roadbed has been filled in. You can see the railings right here, and the roadbed is right there. So this has been filled in with about 2 feet of fill. There's the river. You could always count on the good-naturedness of strangers down here on the river. River people, they're good people. They're down here under Yamaha. They say it's really, really soupy. Hey, and they gave me a beer, so you can't beat that. So yeah, this is what they would say. They were planning on continuing the rails to trails out here, but at one, there's right-of-way issues that I understand, and there's the Rice's Landing Boat Club down there, which here is, they have a bunch of trailers and boat docks down there, and they'd have to relocate them or go right through it. I'm not sure who owns this right-of-way any longer. I'm not sure who even owns most of this land out here. I have a plat book from 15, 18 years ago, and Peachin owned a lot of land out here from Peachin's, and he had thought that this was going to be, when riverboat gambling was in the works for Pennsylvania, he bought up a lot of property out here, a lot of tracts of land, thinking that maybe he can develop some of this. Well, that riverboat gambling, as everybody knows, fell through, and it's just it's not happening. They have regular gambling here now, so why you need a riverboat to gamble on? So a lot of this land is just right away, and it's just you can see very, very muddy. I was going to bring the ancient Kawasaki dirt bike down here today, but this is just too miserable for that. So I'm going to finish this delicious beer that they gave me, and I'm going to head back up. I decided to come out a different way up this trail here. It's pretty steep. This will take me back around to where I came out through here. These are the Pratts. They own a lot of this land, and for four-wheeling they ride a lot down here. Better view right there of where Ada is. I believe Ada is actually a little bit further down south, but that's the road to Ada. A bunch of patch houses on there, and so nice view from up here. You can see the trails carved for riding back through here, and right there, that's the road to the waterworks, where when we were younger in high school we called it Pterodactyl, and big party spot.